Hello everyone, my name is G-boyz, and today I'm going to be watching 3 disturbing real basement horror stories from Mr. Nightmare. I watched a lot of his videos, spooked the living crap out of me. His channel will be in the description if you want to go check him out, because I'm going to be watching 2 of the horror stories. The last one you're going to have to watch for yourself, because, you know, I don't even think I'm gonna get through one. But anyways, let's get right into this. Unless my... Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, I don't do good with horror. Especially if it's in a basement. Story 1 and 2. Anonymous and the last one. So, I'm gonna be watching then the 2 anonymous ones. You guys will have to be watching these ones. I'm going to be watching the third one off camera to see how it is. You people will have to. Anyways.
When my grandparents passed away, instead of my parents selling her house, they just...
I'm just going to turn this down for yours and my sake.
Just let me live in it instead, since I was of moving out age anyway. I just had to pay the taxes and monthly expenses. At first I really enjoyed living alone, given that I could have whoever I wanted over whenever I wanted.
True.
But it quickly got lonely being alone, so I got myself a 2-year-old German Shepherd dog named Rocky. He was named after Rocky Balboa. Rocky's a very calm and gentle German Shepherd. He hardly ever barks, only when he feels threatened or if he's playing with another dog. I bought him a doggy bed the day after I adopted him and put it next to my bed. After I got Rocky, I always left the bedroom door open so that he could go get water at night if he were thirsty.
I'm scared.
One night soon after I adopted Rocky, I woke up to his barking coming from outside my room and down the hallway.
Oh, good God. I feel like it's coming from the back of my room. Jesus. Because I have, like, all surround sound headset and... frick me.
I dizzily got out of bed to check what the hell he was barking at. I rubbed my eyes as I walked down the hallway, and when I opened them, I saw Rocky maniacally barking and clawing at the basement door. I didn't know what to do. Usually I'd call my dad to deal with something like this, but now it was on me, and I was terrified. I had to ask myself if I wanted Rocky to go down there with me, and I quickly realized there was no chance of me going down there alone. I opened the door ever so lightly, but it was enough for Rocky to push it open with his nose and run down the stairs. I flipped on the lights and followed close behind.
I dare you guys to watch this full screen like I am. Honestly. But hey, that's I see that right there. Let me guess, you're gonna get your son a PS? I see that box, that nice.
Rocky was silent now, which I found a bit concerning. I looked around for him, calling his name, and then I saw him standing still, with his tail between his legs, looking up at something in an opposite corner of the room that was blocked by a wall. Rocky looked at me, and his tail slightly raised as I approached.
Show the demon in the corner of the room with glowing eyes, staring back at him. I'm immediately skipping to the next story. Honestly, I don't like horror. Horror films, at least it's not like a full-screen computer, and it's far away, so I can just like close my eyes and whatnot. But this, I have a headset on.
Him. I could now see what he was looking at. It was a closet door. Rocky's apparent bout of confidence was obviously short-lived, and he seemed to be back to his calm and timid self. All that was passing through my mind at that moment was, do I dare open this closet door right now? And who or what could be in there? I didn't know Rocky too well just yet, but I had a feeling he wouldn't attack whoever or whatever was in there. I'm still not sure whether I made the right move or not, but instead of opening that closet door, I took Rocky by the collar and walked with him back upstairs. He kept looking back at the corner of the basement until we got to the stairs. I shut the basement door and then dragged him back to my bedroom and shut the bedroom door. Then I went to the kitchen to call my dad. I had to call 3 times before he finally picked up.
Frickin' 2 ovens? My god. May I suggest grabbing a knife off the, where you're hanging them right there by the plants? Surely you wouldn't mind if you got blood on one.
Up in a groggy voice. I explained the situation and asked him what I should do. He said I should go back down there with a huge knife or some kind of weapon and see.
That's smart. Listen to your parents, kids.
What's in the closet. I told him I was too scared to, and somewhere deeper into that conversation with my dad, I realized the basement door was open.
Oh my god, my god, my god, my god, my god, my god. My god. I cannot flush that image out of my mind now. Good god. Oh. That sounded like it came from behind me. I'm opening a window. No, I'm opening a window. Opening a window. Cannot, no. We need some air in here. Good God. Let's continue.
I put the phone down for a second to listen to what I thought were footsteps. And I was right.
No! No! I have my door closed and my light on already. I'm just gonna listen to bird sounds for a couple minutes. Jesus. Okay. We can get through this. We're only 3 minutes in.
Loud and clear were footsteps heading towards the front door. I ran to my bedroom and told my dad. He told me to hang up the phone and call the cops, and so I did.
Yes.
By the time the cops showed up, though, whoever was in the house was obviously gone already. Unfortunately, I left a large amount of cash down there by the bar. All of it was gone.
Oh, that must suck then. So you know what I think happened? If he has any sort of, maybe like, window downstairs, and he accidentally left it open or something like that, the guy probably was a robber, but I was just freaking afraid. But yeah, that guy probably bolted with your cash, dude. That you're not getting that back.
The basement window was wide open, so we found the method of entry pretty quickly.
Oh.
Just.
I didn't actually know that. Jeez. Okay. So yeah, obviously it was a break-in and whatnot. That's less scary.
Turned out to be a break-in burglary when I happened to be home.
You know, in that situation, when my dad said they have the knife... Oh, look, Bitcoin. No. But in this situation, when my dad told me to have the knife, I would have done that, and if I heard footsteps running to the front door, I would have chased that man with a knife. Honestly, I would have been scared, but still, I would have chased him with a knife. Probably saying, "Get out of my swamp!"
This story took place just 2 weeks ago.
Oh, great.
I've always had a fear of basements since I was a kid.
Me
Now
too.
that I'm 18, my fear is obviously subdued a little bit, but I still will glance over my shoulder to any noise I may hear behind me. And I might get that slight butterfly in my stomach feeling when I'm alone.
Yep, obviously.
Well, on this cold Friday night, I was home alone, and since our biggest TV is in the basement...
Jesus Christ! It's Friday night when I'm doing this video. Obviously, you guys will see this like Saturday or no, wait. It's not Friday. It's Thursday. You'll see this video Friday. Sorry about that.
That's where I'd usually chill, especially to play video games. I was playing Fortnite with my friends. Some crazy.
Oh, okay then. Actually, that must mean it must be. This was a couple months ago then, because obviously, Fortnite was not in 2016. I don't think.
Popular first-person shooter game. I had headphones in and I was really invested in the game. Yet even over the loud sound effects through the headphones, I knew I heard something come from behind me, like a thump. I took off.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I have a call. Hold on. Hello? Hi. Yep. Okay. Me too. Bye. Yeah, it was just my mom. Probably gonna be editing all this out though. Okay, we are back.
Off the headphones and examined the back of the basement. Now our basement is huge, but also extremely cluttered and messy. If I wanted to actually thoroughly examine what's behind me, I'd have to get up, that's how bad it is. But I didn't feel that were necessary. Yeah, I found it a bit unsettling any time I heard a noise, but I really didn't think it was anything to be concerned about. I tried to continue playing, however I wasn't able to give my full focus anymore. Not with part of me constantly thinking about the noise.
Jeez.
I took off the headphones and played with them off just because I was feeling extra paranoid and wanted to hear my surroundings. Shortly after taking off the headset, there was a sudden clank sound, and it had a metallic, echoey ringing to it.
Okay, I just thought that the worst point, but if you... At first, I thought there was a window with all the paintings. And I thought the two people... I just got woke there. Now let's just examine these surroundings before we hear a large ear rape noise. Which I'm probably going to have my headset half off for. Nice basement now. Be prepared for ear rape. Oh, okay.
I turned off the system now because I was in shock. This was an intentional sound made by someone or something. I walked really, really slowly to the backside of the basement. When I laid eyes on the big metal air vent in the corner, that's when it hit me, that was most likely the source of the sound. I got as close as I felt comfortable, then stopped and just looked at the air vent for a second.
I'm gonna close my eyes now.
I got a terrible, painful feeling in my stomach, and I felt like the life was literally being drained out of me when I saw a hand reach out from the air vent and start waving me over. Then a deep, raspy voice said,
No, it said, hi, fucking whatever your name is. Hi, man, want some, I don't know, want some money? From someone's house I borrowed.
Come here, I need help.
No, you don't need help. You need help to get out of here. Like, crucify that crap. Get a priest or something.
At first, I didn't run. I just gradually stepped backwards with my mouth hung open, looking at the vents. The person's hands gripped the vent and started shaking it aggressively, obviously trying to break it open.
No.
I screamed, "I'm calling the cops," but the shaking didn't stop. I did what I said. I called the cops and told them to send someone
Okay, it's just red in a second.
right away. The operator told me to go to a room upstairs with a weapon, lock the door, and hide. I was the most scared I'd ever been in my entire life. And the pain and fear...
In this situation, I'd actually like to be... I hate my English right now. I actually want to be in America because I could probably actually have a gun cabinet somewhere.
The situation only became worse when I heard a door bust open downstairs, and I could hear a maniac screaming at the top of his lungs. I'm not lying when I said he was screaming things like, "Where are you? I'm gonna kill you." I heard him run up the stairs. He probably ran up 2 stairs for every step, because he was up the stairs in like 3 seconds.
God.
My heart was in my throat when he tried the doorknob to the door, and started pounding on it so hard I could see the door caving in a little bit.
Good God. Okay, that just startled me.
I thought he was actually gonna break the door down. I had to climb out the window or I'd be a goner. I think he heard me though, because the banging stopped. I jumped from the window to the bushes below, and with the right stroke of luck, a cop car pulled up in front of my house. I basically ran into the officer's arms, begging them to go inside and get the man. They told me to wait in the police car, which they locked, while they both went inside the house with their guns drawn.
Oh, God.
Not even 5 minutes later, the 2 officers came out, and they were holding the man in cuffs. The man in cuffs took my place in the back seat of the cop car, and from that moment until the cops drove away, he was giving me the most evil, hate-filled stare you could ever imagine. That stare still haunts me. The whole experience still haunts me. I still hang out in the
Getting a stare like that, I'd be going to go to a priest.
basement occasionally, but nowhere near as much.
Okay. Now,
The story I'm
this gonna stop it right there. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm honestly not sleeping tonight. That's for sure. Like and subscribe if you want, and yeah, I mean, if you want, you can also click that bell button to get notified of when I upload. Probably get this. I'm also having some trouble with my one video of why I did not be able to post on Monday. Long story short, was on a trip for 3 days. That video will somewhat explain. Also, I found out in the video that his name is not Greg Freewin, but Greg Furwin. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, you can like and subscribe. Hit that bell button so you can get notified when I upload. And I'll see you all later.